Hello all my e-bike riders, how have you all been? Well, in the last couple days I received a few new bikes, and today we're going to be unboxing and assembling the Espin Sport, but not completely, and I'll explain this in the video, but it was missing a couple things. But good news, Espin has already shipped what was missing, so let's move on to the unboxing and assembly of the Espin Sport. Here's what it looks like when you first open the box. Here's the famous Espin box that I've seen in all the videos. I think that's a really good way to present your company. Can you see that? The blue frame, which is like maybe even more of a blue that I like than my Radial. Looks like it's well put together. They even have plastic here on the top to protect this, so that's a nice add-on. And then the box had no damage on the outside, probably because it had these plastic handles here that are really nice for carrying cardboard boxes, so it's a nice touch. They got up symbols here, no TV or anything like that like they usually do. The box is in pretty good shape, no holes, dents or anything on it, which is usually the case when I get my bikes. I know a lot of people have problems with that. I personally have not. So I'm going to go in and pull this out. Alright, another cool feature, adjustable front stem. So we'll adjust the height of that to raise the handlebars up a little bit. Mine didn't come with a rear rack for some reason, so I'm going to see if I can get one of those. Even if I have to buy it, I would like to have the rear rack for this. And it's got a really nice seat. It seems really comfortable. It is a brand name seat, very well made. It does have fenders included, front suspension that is adjustable. The integrated battery is pretty cool. So there's your battery right there. There's a key on the other side. But this fender, unfortunately, was damaged. Not really damaged, it's just the screw fell out of here. Therefore, this slides off and won't hold the fender in place. So I need to find out what kind of screw and nut goes in here. So this has an adjustable stem on it. To adjust it so that you can get a different height level, you need to loosen this and then loosen this bottom screw that's right here, and then you can move it, and then tighten that to hold it in place, and then tighten this to squeeze it together, and then should be good to go. Alright, now we're going to install the handlebars. Just remove these 4 bolts here and slide your handlebars in, and then tighten everything back up. Alright, that was actually pretty difficult to do, the gooseneck here. Basically, I had to move the screen back and forth to get to these holes so I could screw these in, bolt these in. And here's the components. It's got hydraulic brakes, which we need to work on. We also need to air up the tires and put the front tire on, but yeah, it's coming together. It looks really good. Try to get out of the light so you guys can see it, but the color changes as you move around the bike from like purple to blue. It's pretty neat. People always ask questions about the quick release. Here's the nut that goes on to secure it, and then here's a spring. So what you do is you just slide this through like so. Make sure you have a spring on this side as well. You just slide it in there. So then you just stick the cone, the smallest part first, then take this, screw it on, and then you just hand tighten this. That's the nice thing about a quick release, is that you can easily take this front wheel off for storage. So there you go. And then we got a front wheel. Okay, these pedals are metal. I'm pretty sure they're Welgo. They might be a different brand, but standard pedals, but they're metal. And it has the labeling L here for left and R here for right. Here's the tires. WTB Wolverine SS 27.5 by 2. Looks great. Got the pedals on. I'm going to air this up manually with my manual pump since everybody's asleep. Looks like it's got a derailleur guard back here. Hydraulic brakes. Thumb throttle. It's got all kinds of stuff, so we'll go through that when we take this for our first ride. Hang tight. I'll be making a review of this. This is the Espin Sport. They still have some in stock. Only blue though, which is this color, cobalt blue. If you want one, man, jump on it. It's a beauty in person. Alright, we're on the first ride with the Espin Sport. I just unboxed this a couple days ago, and so far initial impressions are pretty good. Now I was planning on making a pretty in-depth cinematic video about this bike, which I still plan to do. But it's currently 60 degrees and super windy, like ridiculous amounts of wind. So I'm not gonna get a whole lot of time out here. But I wanted to at least come out here and take it for a spin. Now, I don't have the complete bike yet. I'm supposed to be getting the front and rear rack. That should be here Saturday. I got a whole bunch of video plans going on. I got an update video coming for you guys. I'll let you know all about that. I will be doing a thorough ride on this bike here soon, just so I can explain everything to you, let you know my thoughts on everything.
But the initial impressions, man, this bike is super fun. I'm up to 23 miles an hour right now. It's a little rattly because of the bolts for the rack. I don't even remember where to go. I think down here. That's an old Mercedes diesel. But I love that I only have to use one finger for the brake to slow it down. I don't have to have my whole hand on there like I do with mechanical brakes. Now it's a little chilly today. It's gonna rain the next couple days. And then I don't think it's gonna be nice again until Sunday. It's supposed to be sunny Sunday. So hopefully I get enough nice weather to ride this bike or one of my other ones. Now my Nesta that I got by Espin as well, the derailleur broke in half. At least the mounting point broke. So I won't be able to ride that until I get a replacement. So I'm waiting on a mounting bracket for my front fork on this bike and my 2 racks for the front and back for this bike. Zombies! As Electric Scooter Academy always says in his videos, people walking around, zombies! But yeah, so the Nesta is out of commission for probably at least a week. I should be getting the front and rear rack for this bike. I'll fix the fender, it's just missing a screw. And then the Rattan LM750, I'm also getting the front and rear rack baskets for that. I guess it's just the baskets because there is no front rack, it's just a basket. Now the throttle is a thumb throttle on this bike and it's on the left hand side over here, so that's pretty cool. It's got a color display, which I need to go in and tweak the settings and see if I can brighten that up and see if I can increase the speed limit on this bike. And I also need to move these brakes down a little bit, so I got a couple more tweaks to do on this bike before I take it out for a full spin. But just a first ride and initial impressions. I love the integrated battery, making it look like it's not really an e-bike if you don't look too close. And I like the hydraulic brakes. It's really responsive. Motor's got a lot of power. Here's a incline here. So if you see, it does pretty good. I'm in the highest gear and the highest pedal assist level. And I'm doing 20 miles an hour up this hill, which is faster than I think the Ideal does. Even with the Egg Rider, I think it's still, this bike is faster with a 500 watt motor. So it seems like it's got quite a bit of torque. Again, the rattles from the front rack bolts. And I think I need to put a little bit more air in the back tire. But the speedometer seems like it's pretty accurate. Try not to pop my tire. I wish I had a mirror. I need to just get a mirror for my helmet so that I don't have to worry about putting one on for every bike. What are you guys doing? Like little to no effort to get the brakes to actuate here. Looks like they're fixing the holes in the street, which is nice. This is supposed to be a pretty decent seat, but I'm probably gonna have to throw the Cloud9 on. It's either that or I'm out of practice. And sorry if it's really windy. I don't know if it is for you guys, but it is for me. So I'm not even gonna ask you guys. You don't have to tell me if you want more videos. I'm definitely gonna be taking more rides on this bike, for sure. We'll do a lot of testing. I'll show you the front and rear rack when I get those installed. There will be several videos on this bike, as well as the Nesta. The Nesta is pretty nifty too. You'll have to see that. I just love the paint scheme. It's really purple, but if you look at it in certain light, it's blue. And it's just a really different color that you don't see every day. Definitely stands out. Everybody stares at it when you drive by, which is cool. If you want that kind of attention. They also have a darker color frame, which I believe they're currently out of stock, and I don't know if they're replenishing stock on this bike. They told me they were discontinuing this model, so maybe they're coming out with a different one similar to this. I don't know. But I will try to get my hands on whatever is available to me to test. And so far they had the blue ones of these in stock. If you're interested, I'm sure there's not very many left. And you'll probably want to jump on ordering one. Now if you use my code, which is Randy Rides, you get $50 off, so keep that in mind. And I got a lot more coming. I got a channel update video coming here soon that I'll go through all the stuff I'm working on and kind of some of the behind the scenes things. And then if you guys have time, if you enjoyed this video or you want to see more of this video, hit that like button. Really helps the algorithm, helps increase the popularity of my channel and my videos, and it really helps me out. So it's just a one-man show, and I do this all by myself, pretty much. If you'd like to help me out, hit that like button and go subscribe. I'm going to be making all kinds of videos. I got at least 8 of them I'm working on right now, 8 different ones. Okay. And yeah, so we'll talk about that here soon. So again, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Hope you all have a great weekend coming up. Hopefully I'll have more content for you this weekend if it's warm. Peace.